What's up, my dudes? I'm so hyped to make this video right now because I feel like it is a freaking public service announcement, dude. I've got a really big problem with the Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, and it's not really the game itself that I have a problem with. It's what a lot of these bigger Call of Duty YouTube channels are portraying to everybody. They're putting off this vibe like Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered is basically the same game. It's really close to the same game, but there might be some different gun sounds and some little stuff like graphical changes, but it's pretty much the same game. You guys have probably heard that from 100 different Call of Duty YouTubers, and I'm here to tell you people, that's not what it is at all, in my opinion anyways. There's a lot of differences from the original Modern Warfare to the Modern Warfare Remastered, and duh, it's a remastered, so there's gonna be a few things that are gonna be a little bit different, but I think a lot of these Call of Duty YouTubers are trying to tell everybody that it's not that much of a difference, when in reality, I feel like it's actually a pretty big difference. And what I think is twisting the whole situation is a lot of these Call of Duty YouTubers, they're basing everything off of their faint memories of the original Modern Warfare multiplayer. They probably haven't even played it in 7 years, and I'm sure it probably feels really close to the original. If all you've been playing is Advanced Warfare Boost to the Moon and back, I'm sure it feels almost exactly like the original Modern Warfare. And I think that's where the big sort of confusion is coming from, because all these people that are putting their opinions out there haven't even played the original Modern Warfare multiplayer in a while. But with me, I've actually been playing the original Modern Warfare online on 360 for the past 5 or 6 months, so I have a direct comparison between Modern Warfare Remastered and the original Modern Warfare. And yeah, I played it way back in the day, and I also played World at War and all those games, but I kind of rekindled my love for some of the old school Call of Duties just here in the recent past. A lot of people probably think that it's not that big of a deal, but I'll tell you why it is. Because a lot of people are watching these bigger YouTube channels and they're taking their opinions and saying, okay, so yeah, it feels a lot like the original Modern Warfare, so I'm going to go pick that up. Or, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people are spending their money, even if they don't even want Infinite Warfare, they're going to buy it to get the Modern Warfare Remaster because all these YouTube channels are saying, yeah, dude, basically the same game, just different graphics and different sounds. And that's not what it is. I don't understand. I think what it is the Call of Duty community as a whole, and on YouTube and all that good stuff, has been going down the poop chute for a cold minute. So these Call of Duty channels are going to do everything they can to not say any little thing negative about any Call of Duty game. And, well, I take that back. They've kind of had this little trend here recently. Have any of you guys noticed that? Some of the YouTubers would be like, Infinite Warfare sucks. I hate this game. That'll be the exact title of their video. It's like a new little meme everybody's wanting to do. It's like the popular thing to do now. Oh, Infinite Warfare sucks. This game sucks. I hate this game. And, like, meanwhile, they've barely even played it. But, you know, that's besides the point. But that's just YouTube in general. People are not real on this website. They just want more views and more money, and that's the way it works. But I'm giving you a real opinion because I'm not paid by Activision. I'm not paid by any of these companies. So this is coming from a real dude and somebody that has played the original Modern Warfare just in the recent past. So okay, I just kind of had to lay the foundation right there just so this somewhat made sense to you guys. So there are a ton of differences. For me, I would have thought that this game would have been basically a clone of the original Modern Warfare with just updated graphics and maybe a couple little things like more prestiges, more levels, stuff that doesn't really actually affect the gameplay, and maybe different gun sounds, little stuff like that. But in reality, there's actually a lot of things in this game that affects the gameplay a lot. And it mind boggles me how these YouTube channels just completely fail to mention this. Okay, so starting off with number one, what the hell is this where every time you try to walk through a doorway, you stump your toe? Like, what? You can't even get through a doorway in this game. I don't know what's going on with that. That is just like a lazy map design bug, basically. That was never how the original Modern Warfare felt. Every time you go up to a doorway to go into a building in this game, it's like you've got to actually have some skill to even get through the doorway without it completely like hanging up the character and then you getting shot. It's ridiculous. It's like I can't even explain it because that's how silly it is. Oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on with that, but they need to fix that like in a hurry, bro, because that's insane. Like there's some kind of bug glitch with the way the actual character models, I guess, and the way the door frames are. I don't know how they actually changed that to where now it sucks. I don't know. How can you take something that wasn't messed up and then mess it up? That just doesn't make any sense. But anyways, so that was one little thing. Another thing, the knifing absolutely blows ass in this game. It's nothing like the original. Oh, this is probably one of the worst knifing Call of Duties I've ever seen in my entire life. And the reason why it's so bad is because when you go to do a knifing animation, like let's just say somebody's right in front of you and you hit the knife button, well, it's going to throw you into that animation, but 90% of the time, you're not actually going to get the kill. So what happens is you're stuck in that animation, and then they can turn around and just bust a cap in your grill, and then you die. So it's very frustrating. Not only is it like a serious problem, but it's one of the most frustrating problems, because you're like, what the heck? Don't send me in a knifing animation if I'm not even going to kill the person with it. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. And it's my biggest problem with it is it's not like the original. It's almost like you've got way more of a knifing animation, but it doesn't kill them. That's the problem. That's the whole issue. You can have somebody, if they're not sitting perfectly still, I'm telling you, there's a 90 to 95% chance that the knife is not going to kill them. Oh, it's just, I don't know how they messed up on that. So those two things were kind of small, not humongous game breaking, but just little annoying things that I don't understand why they're different from the original. So moving on to something that's a lot more serious. Okay, if you don't realize this, all of the weapons in the Modern Warfare Remastered feel like they kill everybody twice as fast as they did in the original. And some people are saying, oh, they changed the damage, they changed the kill time, this, that, and another, because that's what it feels like. And I have a theory on what's actually going on here. So this is the biggest part of my whole video right here that I'm trying to portray to everybody, because this is the biggest game changer from the original to the Remastered. And nobody is mentioning it for some completely random reason. I have no idea. The only explanation for it is they don't want to say anything negative about Call of Duty. I don't know what's going on. But what happens, what I think is happening anyways, why everything just feels like it melts everybody and you just get insta-killed every time you walk around a wall or anything, I think it's because in the original Call of Duty, the lag compensation was not very good. So you might have had all these damages for these weapons, but they didn't feel as strong because your bullets weren't hitting as accurately. So the kill time, you didn't just get instantly melted. You might with a shotgun or a sniper, but as far as like assault rifle and submachine gun gameplay, I mean, you could go back and forth with somebody. You could duke it out, run behind a corner, throw grenades, do all this kind of stuff. And I thought the original Modern Warfare and World at War had the best kill times of any Call of Duty. It actually gave you a split second to do something. It wasn't just point, shoot, insta, laser, kill, fall to the ground, can't do anything, run around a corner, dead. Like those were the best games in my opinion as far as kill times. But the whole issue with the Modern Warfare Remastered is it's like they've updated the lag compensation, but they've kept all of the same damages to the weapons, so everything's hitting more accurately, even though it's all got the same damage that it used to have back in the day. So that's why you're melting everybody, and that's why you're dying instantly. Because the entire lag, bullet registration, everything is totally changed in this game. So some people may look at that like, oh, I love that, you know, my bullets are registering better, and that's amazing, but it changes the game. This is what I'm trying to get at. It's not the same as the original Modern Warfare. You're not going to be able to get in those fun, duke it out shoot-offs for, you know, 20 seconds with somebody where you're shooting, you get a little bit damage, you duck behind a corner, you shoot back, they shoot at you, you duck behind another corner. All that stuff does not happen in this game because of how the damage is and how the bullets are hitting everybody so accurately. And that was the crazy thing about it, because nobody is even mentioning that. They're just saying, oh, I think they might have changed the damage a little bit. Oh, I don't think they changed the damage of anything at all. I just think they changed the lag compensation. And it's not like, don't get it twisted, it's not like they've just improved the lag compensation and everything's just wonderful as far as like bullet registration and all that kind of stuff. I actually think they've almost went in this like obtuse diagonal freaking angle. I don't know what they did with the connection of the actual game and the way the actual player lag compensation works, because this is another super annoying thing that's in the Modern Warfare Remastered that I don't remember happening in the original Modern Warfare at all, where I would say about 50% of your deaths in this game, you have to go back and look at the kill cam because you can't believe you died. For instance, on your screen, somebody can be shooting at you and you can run completely around a corner and it feels like you're totally around the corner and somehow you just magically die. And on their screen, you go back and watch the kill cam and they're shooting you and it doesn't actually show you go around the corner yet. It's almost like the actual player, like where they are on the map, is a second behind where they actually are, like what it looks like. So I don't know what is going on with that, but there's so many occasions I've found in this Modern Warfare Remastered where I will duck behind a wall or something and it'll be like, okay, in my mind I'm thinking I'm completely ducked behind the wall, there's no way they can kill me, and somehow they still kill me. And some people will say, oh, they're probably just wall banging. Well, no, dog. I'm telling you, there's so many occasions where I've ran behind a wall that is 10 inches deep, and there's no way somebody could wall bang it, and they still kill me when I'm behind the wall. There's something still jacked up with their player movement lag compensation system. Something's still messed up with that, and I think that's why the knifing absolutely sucks in this game. I think that's kind of what it goes back to, hurting a lot of different elements into this game. I think what the problem was is they were trying to improve from the original Modern Warfare's lag compensation, because that would have looked pretty weird in a modern game, I'm not gonna lie. But my big point to this whole video and this whole big talk about this is it's a different game than the original Modern Warfare as far as gameplay. Very different. Kill times feel different. It's not necessarily that the damages are different. It's just the way the lag compensation works and the way the hitboxes and all that stuff is very different. So I just thought I would let a lot of you guys know before you pick this game up, like, it's a totally different game. To me, it almost feels more like they made a whole new game and then just put a Modern Warfare skin on it. That's almost like what it feels like to me. Or it kind of feels like they mixed Ghost with the original Modern Warfare. I'm telling you guys, I mean, with one clip with an AK-47 in this game, I can kill 5 people. That's unheard of. That is just insane. It's just in the M16. Oh my goodness, dude. I mean, it was powerful back in the day, but the bullets just didn't register as good back in the day. So you didn't get those one-shot kills nowhere near as often. And it's almost like they should have lowered the damages across the board of all weapons to make it feel more like the original Modern Warfare was back in the day with this updated lag compensation that they got going on. It's just basically like they went in there and said, oh, no, screw it, we're keeping the damages all the same, but we're just updating all the lag. So, oh yeah, you're going to kill everybody about twice as fast, but hey, it's the same game, bro. Nothing's changed. It's like, what? It's like the biggest misconception of the year. I honestly believe that. And even though the gun sounds have changed and some other little things have changed, they feel different as well. That's what it seems like a lot of people are not explaining to anybody either, because I think they're just way up in the clouds in this honeymoon stage with it and think, oh, I haven't played this game in so long. Oh my gosh, dude, it's the M16. It feels amazing. And in reality, the guns all feel very different. They have different sounds. They feel different. The feeling of the weapon is different. The recoil feels different with weapons. So it's not like this game is the exact same Modern Warfare you know with just updated graphics. I mean, it's a totally different feel to me. I wouldn't call it a super extremely different game. Obviously, you guys can see it, and when you play it, it doesn't feel just like this totally different game, but there's so many little things that are different that it comes together and almost feels like it's this whole different game with a Modern Warfare skin on it. So, but don't get me wrong. I mean, I know I'm saying all this crazy stuff. It's not really me saying negatively. It's more so just like I want you guys to understand that's the way the Modern Warfare Remastered is. It's not the same as the original game. The shotguns feel totally different. As far as what I've experienced, just the way they feel, the way they shoot, kind of feels like a shotgun on Ghost or something. Just totally different feel to it. Like the recoil with the AK does not feel quite as insane as it used to. And some other little guns feel different. It's just across the board. There's a lot of different things. So I just wanted to tell you guys, just wanted to break it to you. Now, don't get me wrong. Still a fun game, still a fun experience, still one of those things that's like, oh yeah, that's cool, you know, different kind of Call of Duty that's back boots on the ground and whatnot. I mean, that's cool. I mean, I have fun playing this game, I really do, but the amount of frustration with the way they have the lag compensation and all that set up in the game and the way the kill time is, it just frustrates you to heck, dude. And it's the biggest part of the frustration is it's not the same as the original game. That's what gets to me more than anything. It's if this was just a standalone game, I wouldn't have that big of a problem with anything, but the fact that they're trying to explain to everybody, and a lot of these big sponsored Call of Duty sponsored YouTube channels are telling everybody, hey, basically the same game, but you know, just some different graphics. No, dude, I'm here to tell you from somebody that has been playing the original Modern Warfare online just in the recent past, it's not the same game, dude. And another weird thing is sometimes when you look at somebody, it will look like they're aiming the complete other direction, and you'll start shooting them, and then somehow you instantly get shot by them and die. And you go back and look at the kill cam, and on their screen, it shows them turning around with their gun and shooting you. But on your screen, it didn't look like they ever turned around. There's something still janky with their lag compensation. I'm telling you guys, there's something still majorly jacked up with that. And it's, I don't know what's going on, but that's a pretty big deal whenever you're in these split-second gunfight decisions and you're trying to figure out if somebody's aiming at you or they're running the other direction. Well, a lot of times you can't really tell because what they're doing is like a millisecond behind what it looks like they're doing. So it's, I don't know, it's not the same experience. It's not the same game as the original Modern Warfare. Cool graphics, you know, cool fun time game and whatnot, but it's just, it's not what they portrayed it as, or what a lot of these big Call of Duty channels are portraying the game to be as. So just thought I'd let all you guys know about that before you pick up the game, and hopefully you guys will be able to make an accurate decision at that point. Some of you guys have probably already bought the game, and some people may totally disagree with me. Some people may think the the kill time is exactly like the original. And if you do think like that, you're an idiot, because it's not. Obviously, you've not played the original in 10 years and you don't remember. I mean, straight up, it's not the same. It's actually quite annoying how the kill time is in this game. It's the amount of cheap deaths. It actually changes the entire way people play this game. It's more about aiming and sort of pre-aiming and kind of being more campy than it is running around and running and gunning. This game, like back in the day with the original Modern Warfare and World at War, those games you could actually truly run and gun and have a good chance of still killing people. And you could really do anything you wanted to do because you had enough health to actually duck behind something if you started getting shot. But ever since after kind of like that World at War, I would say sort of Black Ops 1-ish era, they started getting to the point where the kill time was so quick that it was more about just aiming and camping and who seen who first, and once you shot, then they were dead. So then you never had the chance to really do anything. So that's what I wanted to let you guys know. Big differences. Still a fun game. Still an okay game to play. But it is different from the original. So I just thought I'd let you guys know. But anyways, thanks for watching the video. Later, dudes.